Hey, this is Mark at the Practical Still. We're going to open up another bottle. This one is a rye whiskey I have been excited to try. This is Elijah Craig Kentucky Straight Rye Whiskey, bottled at 94 proof, similar or same proof as the small batch bourbon. Not age stated. Now the small batch bourbon supposedly is in the 8 as old as 12-year range. You never really know because it hadn't been age stated in quite a few years. I can't imagine this rye is that old. On the other hand, Heaven Hill, who produces Elijah Craig, also produces Pikesville, a 6-year-old rye, and also Rittenhouse, a bottled in bond, not age dated, but at least 4-year-old rye. So I guess it could be that they got some older rye stock. In fact, they also have the Parker's Heritage, different lines of things with some older whiskey. So who knows? I don't really know how old it is. I don't really care. I'm going to drink it and see if I like it. So let's get it open. Oh, and I paid $33, I believe, for these. Not much of an opening to get a nose out of it. We'll see what it's like in the glass. Also, if you know the answer to this question, please let me know. Why do all distilleries, as far as I know, every single one, maybe, I don't know, maybe there's some that don't, why do they all use green on the labels and the necks when it's rye whiskey? Why does rye mean green? Bourbon doesn't have a color. Scotch doesn't have a color. Why does rye have a color? Familiar. Well, definitely a rye whiskey. You know, it's one of those barely ryes, Kentucky style. I guess Kentucky style rye whiskey, so just barely enough rye to be a rye. It's weird. I've had a lot of Rittenhouse because it's a great sipping whiskey, but it's also awesome for cocktails, reasonably priced on $26, $27. Had lots of Pikesville, more expensive, but a 6-year-old, age-dated, 110 proof rye whiskey. I pay $50 for that. No heartburn about that. Oddly, Rittenhouse, Pikesville don't taste alike to me. This doesn't taste like either one of them, frankly. Yeah, not immediately blown away. It's good like you think it would. It's awfully charry. Awfully charry, which leads me to believe it's barely, barely over that 4-year range, just to make sure it doesn't need an age statement as a Kentucky straight rye. It's okay. Nothing to write home about. Certainly worth the 30-ish or so dollar price tag. 30, I can't remember. I'm sorry, I can't remember what I paid for it, but it's worth whatever I paid for it. Yeah, I was hoping for a little more, frankly. Maybe I just put a little too much faith in an Elijah Craig product. Anyway, we'll see. We'll live with it for a while. We'll let some air get on it. This is the second whiskey I've had recently where I'm a little disappointed in the age-ish feeling of it or the odd flavors in it. Maybe it's me. Maybe I ate something odd for lunch. I don't recall doing that. Anyway, we'll see. I'll live with it for a while. We'll go back to the bottle, see if it changes while it's open. What do you think? This is a new whiskey. It hadn't been out for long. Have you had it? Do you like it? How do you think it compares to other Heaven Hill rye whiskeys or other rye whiskeys that are available in that $30-ish price range? I'd love to know. In the meantime, cheers.